Okay, welcome back to One Punch Man Anime Review, episode number 17. This time we're discussing the last two officially released OVAs. These OVAs were released in February and March. Now, the first four released from October to January. Yeah, one OVA per month, and it's like 12. Okay. The first OVA is basically titled Pew Pew Prisoner and Escape Prisoners. Yep. Yeah, basically it's about Pew Pew Prisoner. He's the only one who actually disappeared in this episode. In this OVA. Yeah, surprisingly no one else does. Not Saitama, nobody. Just him. Yeah, so it can focus on him. He does one of his many breakouts in order to defeat a monster. Before he go back, he finds out though that he accidentally knocked the power out in the prison he's in. So we have a group of escapees. He's able to find one of them pretty easily, and he punishes him by kissing him. Okay. And apparently carries him off, and then, well, then he basically should definitely find the rest of the prisoners, because if he doesn't, he says, according to him, a cute prison guard basically is going to lose his job. That's his words. Yeah, he loves all men. So, he finds them pretty easily at some warehouse. And they, of course, he, of course, also happens to take on some worm monster out of a pot, which they would defeat twice. And first time after defeating, it's like, he's like, okay, your punishment is to suffer 100 kisses from me. That's what he says. And he says this while he's completely naked. Yes, it's his thing, where he has to basically shred his clothing in order to unleash his super strength. Wow. Oh, there is actually one character that's been here. Speedo Sonic. Yeah, he appears in the next one too. Why he's here? Just to forward the breakout. That's it. By the way, he first met Sonic Chen. Because he first met with Chen. How the heck is he close to him? Well, he did briefly escape the prison he was at. And he says, oh yeah, I broke on your watch. He says, I don't count that. Probably because he doesn't like him very much. Then after basically punishing him on the second time, Burns like, yeah, we'll go back to prison. And that's that. It's a weird OVA. The last one has a burger. No women, surprisingly. This is Zombie Man Murder Case 2. Chunt and the blue are the ones who hold. Yes, this is an interesting. We features a lot of character. The first one, now, I get the reason why they had another one of these, because they had a similar one happen with the 6 in the last one released for the first season, but that one featured Terrible Twister in it. This one has got no women. These following characters appear in this particular OVA. We have Saitama, Genos, Flashy Flash, Child Emperor, Shine Alloy, yeah, he appears here as well. Speedo Sonic, yep, he's here. Zombie Man. Oh, and Metal Bat. Yes, Metal Bat appears in one of these. This is the second one he's actually appeared in, because I don't think he ever appeared in any other one of this one. Now, in the case of the two, I'll get to more continuity where they take place. Okay, so they just happen to stay in some villa, which is owned by the Hero Association, but Flash is saying he thinks it's his own personal house, even though it really isn't. Everyone's like chillaxing. And then some big, like, of course everyone goes to sleep, a big explosion apparently kills Zombie Man. And it turns out his death was just sort of a happy accident. I think this was caused by Saitama. Caused, like, basically breaking out the windows, so they hit with cardboard, and Speedo Sonic himself is in here. He really wants to kill Saitama because that's his thing. He basically says for killing him. And, well, they find out just as an accident, and, well, of course, it's a big murder mystery, try to kill him. Child Emperor basically puts things together, and unlike last time where it was Terrible Twister, she's nowhere to be found. Oh, by the way, Flashy Flash is never considered to be the person who doesn't have an alibi, and he never questioned. He doesn't do much of anything except basically wash his hair and just sleep. That's it. Yeah, Shiny Alloy decides to do exercising while he's cooking a chicken breast. Metal Bat talks, which that actually is a solid alibi. Yeah, that is a solid alibi. Genos and Saitama are basically just talking. And, well, that's pretty much it when it comes to that one. Yeah. Giant Emperor's basically messing with stuff. There's not much really else to say about this one. It's interesting to say the least. It's a little more interesting than Pew Pew Prisoner and Escapee Prisoners. Yes, of these two, Pew Pew Prisoner one, you can probably set this sometime before the event of season 2. Well, because this person attacked my monsters yet, so yeah, that's the place you can put that one. The Murderers one, well, this one you could probably also put just for the start of season 2. It's simply possible. Yeah, but where else you can put this one? A couple of them you can easily place them right, at least 2 of them, yes. But this one, no, not really. Yeah, but I would say of these 2 OVAs, second one is a little more interesting. Yeah, the last one tends to be the more interesting than the previous one, which that's indeed true. It was kind of, in the case of the first 6, they're all really good except for one. This one, a lot of these are just simply hit or miss. Like, the first one is just okay. The gaming one was fantastic. I love the gaming one. The fisherman one, it was pretty much disappointing. The best thing about it was Atomic Samurai and Silverbank's conversation. That was the only thing I found interesting about this other than the animation. But the story itself was pretty weak at best. Let's see. Genesis Memory one, that was interesting at best. And like I said in that one, it made sense that Hellish Buzzer would show up in that one because she did show up in the previous. That's basically where she made an anime debut in the OVAs. So it actually made perfect sense for her to do that. Yeah, but was there any character who appeared in the manga, or appeared in these OVAs first, like they did with when they had Hellish Buzzer show up? Not the case this time. They do have a couple new monsters pop up in here, but they're anime original. Unlike in the way it is the manga, where it's just introduce some character and then having an OVA introduce him first. Yeah, nothing. I would say I get the reason why they did the Zombie Man murder case again, because that's what ended the last OVA, so why not end this one too? Okay? Aside from the fact they repeated kind of the same thing with the apparent death of Zombie Man, though he is alive and well. The only difference is they actually decreased my characters in this one, unlike the last one, which actually had some women there. This one was not. Now, the last one was at a hot spring resort. This one's at a villa in the middle of a blizzard, basically on a mountain owned by the Hero Association. Yeah, but not much else to say about these 2 OVAs. I would say 2 of them. I'd say the second one's a little better, to say the least. I've never been a really big fan of Pupa Prisoner. It's not due to the fact he's gay. That has nothing to do with it. It's just the fact he's not that interesting of a character at all. I mean, his power is simply stripping naked and use his super strength. Oh yeah, and also I forgot to mention this also when I discussed season 2 when it originally came out, especially recently. Apparently, whenever people tend to call him, he keeps his cell phone in his butt. Yes, because they have to show his butt jiggling when his phone is ringing. Wow. Okay. I mean, where else are you going to put it? That's a good question. Yep. But not much else to say about these 2 OVAs. So there's that. Now, next time we talk about One Punch Man OVA with Shaft manga, which did come out last week, which I haven't seen English translation of that yet, but I'll probably do that soon. Okay? So yeah, that's it for this overview. I have roughly about a couple more videos I want to do. One I'm hoping to do tonight, the other one we'll do next, which will be a Comic Corner. Okay? Which we talk about 2 Thor trades, right? See you next video. Bye.